You're in banter mode now. Light-hearted, self-deprecation, observational humor, and a ChatGPT co-pilot navigating the ridiculousness of everyday gaming. Today, we begin our descent into oblivion as Banterbite, the Argonian archerer, the Argonian archer with a taste for necromancy, nightshade, and soon, necks. Locked in a dungeon for crimes definitely committed by someone else, probably a Khajiit, Banterbite will shoot rats, raise corpses, and stir suspicious potions until Tamriel begs him to stop helping. Armed with a bow, a bag of questionable herbs, and a backup zombie or two, Banterbite's making his way toward vampirism, vengeance, and possibly a better wardrobe. Tune in as we skulk through secret passages, shoot goblins in the knees, and fend off more assassins than a Dark Brotherhood group photo. Let's get sneaky, let's get spooky, let's get unreasonably excited about bone piles. Welcome to Banterbite's Rise. My computer is a little bit under spec. See this? We have a message here. Oblivion remastered. My graphics card is under spec. But you know what? My processor is over spec. So it seems to be making up the difference. I've been seeing shadows of previous frames. I actually think it looks kind of cool to see the kinds of glitches I'm getting, and it seems to run smoothly. It's not actually like lagging or anything like that. There's just, you can see like fading of the previous frame. I think it looks kind of looks magical a bit. I've been playing ahead a little bit. See, this is an hour ahead actually, so, but let's just delete these. I played a little bit ahead so I can see what is coming next, and I probably will continue to do that. But let's start a new game.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
He's not the ruler of his own dreams. That's important.
The gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
His dreams are filled with hell.
In darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Imagine having dreams like that. It's like real. And you can't stop it. It's like a trance. But this is the real reality. This is all you've ever actually seen.
The year of Akatosh, 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
I don't know, I haven't played through this game or anything. I think it has something to do with that red crystal necklace. He held onto it and it started glowing. Seems like a curse. Or is it, maybe it's a clairvoyant warning. Yeah, probably a warning. Very cool architecture. I like these kind of buttresses coming off the edge here. Those are not structurally important, I think, but they do look very cool. I think if you look up buttresses, there's a lot of very intricate buttresses on castles. I think people used to think they helped, because they kind of look like they sort of cradle the walls. But it's really just, I guess, a thicker wall there. Maybe it slows down traversal around the castle. It also, you know, it also would affect foot traffic, because if you have kind of these walls coming off your wall, then people can't walk next to your wall. It's like, just, you know, stay away from the wall a bit further. So we're going to be an Argonian. And let's... I have some jokes for this, but I just realized I didn't load my jokes. Let me get my jokes ready. So I want to be one of those Argonians. Okay, so let's see, Argonian. This reptilian race, well suited. So not only am I going to be an Argonian, I'll be an Argonian vampire. I'm very excited about being a vampire. This reptilian race, well suited for treacherous swamps of its homeland, has developed natural immunities to poison. They can breathe underwater. That's one of my favorite things. That's so cool. And are good at picking locks. I remember seeing a YouTube video demonstrating Oblivion's water physics. Oblivion has very good water physics, so swimming around kind of highlights that a bit. So I could be either from Arnesia or Thornmarsh. Arnesia, you hail from Arnesia, where the slavers of Morrowind are still active. The hide and seek every time there was a raid made you extremely quick and nimble. I do hope to be a bit quick and nimble because I'm a vampire, so I've got to be quick and nimble to get those feasts on flesh. Thornmarsh. Thornmarsh. Your birth region is called the Jewel of the East. But behind the nickname lies a darker reality. You dabbled in magic just to survive, and your quick wits allowed you to live until this day. That's another thing I want to... I'm going to be a bow user, an illusionist, a conjurer. I want to conjure especially undead, so that I can be a vampire with undead. And then as the undead fight, I will shoot my arrows over their shoulders. Dabbled in magic. I think I want to dabble in magic a lot more than I want to dabble in archery and quick nimbleness, if I can. So I like to just randomize my appearance until it's something pretty good, but I actually have a specific thing that I'm looking for. I want those big wing ears. Fin ears. I maxed out ear size. Now I pick up AM radio in Cyrodiil. In Cyrodiil. I think I did say that right, didn't I? I should fix this right away. I want to be a lot more green. Is it gonna be under... head? Body, probably, like skin overall. Complexion. Age. Where is the colors? Oh, I see there's a... No, there's a tab here. Tones. There we go. Let's switch to these right away. So I want snake eyes, snake green eyes, and skin green, dark green accents on the paddings here. Secondary light green, and then primary is just pale green. Eyelids. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, by the way. Slider says jaw depth, but all I see is bite radius. My snout's so long, I need a rear view mirror just to sneeze. Made myself green to blend in with envy and ferns. I adjusted the cheekbone slider and unlocked the lizard grimace emote. The ear fins are aerodynamic. I gain +5 speed when gossiping. The ear fins are aerodynamic. I gain +5 speed when gossiping. This isn't a face, it's a character arc in lizard form. I dragged the brow ridge slider so far. I dragged the brow ridge slider so far, I now have emotional shading. Messed with the eye spacing. Now I see in full panorama. Messed with the eye spacing. Now I see in full panorama. In full panorama. I made my Argonian so pointy, I got a paper cut scrolling the sliders. The nose width slider doesn't do much, but it made me feel involved. You know you've gone too far when the preview screen winces back. Alright, I think that does it. I am actually kind of glad I did look at some of these sliders. I do like this new nose shape. I have a bit of a nose here. And the brow is nice and popping. And the eyes are more further out. There are some improvements that I can make. So I'm going to be Banterbite. Name Banterbite, Argonian, originating from Thornmarsh. Poison immune, I can breathe underwater, and good at picking locks. Increased intelligence, I'll need that intelligence for illusions, I assume. I don't have a good grasp over the stats quite yet. Are you sure you want to select the race Argonian? Why does it ask me specifically that? Ah, yes, the classic start. Nothing says hero's journey. Ah, yes, the classic start. Prison. Nothing says hero's journey. Like iron bars and zero backstory.
It must break your heart, huh? Being so close to the...
I might need to do a lot of saving here. Oh, I already have an autosave. I think that guy may have interrupted the last thing I said. Like iron bars and zero backstory.
Hey, lizard. It must break your heart, huh? Being so close to the water, knowing you'll never get to swim again. You know, sometimes when they let us in the yard...
F to toggle the weapon.
The boats, the gulls, so close.
tapped E to start carrying stuff, and then tap to let go.
You'll be dead soon enough.
Let me load, and I'll actually start to read this dialogue. Oh yeah, I was I said earlier that my computer is a little bit under spec. I was going with the low quality before, but I should use medium because it doesn't seem to slow down stuff. Let me just start over because now the graphics are suddenly noticeably better. Ah, yes. The classic start. Prison. Nothing says hero's journey like iron bars and no backstory. I don't remember committing a crime, but judging by my hairstyle, it was probably a fashion felony. I've woken up in worse places, usually after karaoke. Usually after karaoke night. No sword, no spell, no pants. Just another Tuesday in Tamriel. Hey guard, any chance of room service? Just a spoon and a file. Maybe a cinnamon? Maybe a cinnamon roll? Is this Elder Scrolls or Locked Up Medieval Edition? Okay, so let's see what this story... Let's go see what this other...
Lizard, it must break your heart, huh? Being so close to the water, knowing you'll never get to swim again. You know, sometimes when they
At least I get to hear the water.
you can hear the sounds from the lake, the boats,
Yes.
the gulls. So
He's being optimistic. Not very menacing.
You'll never get to swim again, Argonian. But don't worry, you'll be dead soon enough. That's right. You're going to die in here.
Why is he being so menacing? He's also trapped.
The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yeah. My sons. They're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're
Can I save at this point?
dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
You, prisoner, stand aside. Over by the window. Stay out of the way and you won't get hurt.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. This is the day. Gods give me strength.
What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route.
A secret
By
escape
chance,
route.
The entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
That's why the cell was off limits. Who are you,
I am your
Emperor
emperor,
Uriel Septim?
Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
He trusts me because of his dreams, so he sees them as clairvoyance for sure, not a sorcerer's curse on him. What if he's being brainwashed by some sorcerer or something? That would be my first guess. He assumes that maybe they have led him well in the past. His dreams have served him well in the past. Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
That is not what I will be remembered for. What should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Either that's salvation or an express route to...
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't try
to
anything.
the septics. To the septic. Or an express route to the septic. Or an express route to these... Or an express route to the septic system. This secret passage smells like regret and moldy destiny. These collapsing stones are really adding urgency. To my tutorial. You know, I always dreamed of meeting royalty, but not as part of their sewer tour.
Protect the Emperor.
Protect yourself.
Down.
I want to start over, because now it's, we're getting combat. Oh yeah, you know what? That actually would have been fine, because I think there's a bit more after that, isn't there?
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Okay, well, I'll follow along this time. Pardon me, Your Highness, but do all your exits...
Do as you're told and you'll be all right.
But do all your secret exits go through the rat Airbnb? But do all your secret exits go through the rat
Close up left.
Airbnb?
The captain's down. I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
For the Emperor! You're that's not
I'm just warning.
I like you.
Oops, I'm punching my guard, this guard.
Are you alright?
Okay, and we can loot them. Potion of sorcery.
She's dead.
I know I'm gonna get some better robes in a moment, so I won't take their robes. I need light armor for my character.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Yeah, assassins showed up. What the heck?
Don't worry, son. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Nope, I don't need any rat meat. So we're escaping through a passage last cleaned during the First Era? Lovely. I think there's a different way. So they wanted to leave without me. Oh, here's this broke... I think those rats broke down this wall. I didn't notice where those rats came from, so they must have broken this wall, and now we can see what's going on in here. A rusty war axe. I'm looking for a bow. I would rather fight with a bow. I guess I will fight with a rusty war axe if that's what I've got. Here's a bow right there. A lockpick. Here's everything that I need. Light armor, a dagger, torch. So I have to equip not only the bow, but the bow and the arrows in this game. I won't, like, reach for the arrows immediately. I have to also select them. And I can select not only a bow, not only arrows, but I can also select my torch. So if I hit F, then I pull out my bow, hit F again to put the bow away, and then I have my torch out. Tutorial. If you have a lockpick, you can try to pick most locks. To move the lockpick from slot to slot, press A and D, which is like left and right, press W, which is like up, or move your mouse up to move the pick upward into a tumbler. When the tumbler reaches the top of the lock, you will hear a metallic sound. Press space to secure it in place. When all tumblers are secured at the top, the lock will open. Whoa. Up. Space to set the tumbler. Why am I failing so bad at that? I ran out of lockpicks. I think that was something... that was bad. What the heck happened there? Let's start over and let's see... I want to see those rats pop out of the wall.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Was I doing it wrong or something?
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Let's see how running works. It's shift to run, isn't it? Shift to run, and I can see my my stamina bar decreasing. Now, if I run up ahead, so we can see this wall is now cracking. This is what must have been where the rats came from. First, we get attacked by assassins from over here, this door here. Then the rats break through this door after hearing all that ruckus. They were probably having a nap. They were frustrated that we woke them up, I bet.
Captain's down.
For the Emperor! You're lucky I like you. Otherwise you'd be dead already.
I like the cost to weight ratio of this. 10 weight for 25 gold.
Right side?
I didn't notice that the first time around.
She's dead.
I think if Okay.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
I wonder why the Yuri. Okay, so here's the rats coming out. So I like picking up items that are like at least double their value in weight. I'm looking at the rat bodies because they might have like a pelt or something. So this time I'm going to save immediately before I can hit R to take all. I'm going to save right here. Let's just do a quick save. And space to secure it in place when all tumblers are secured at the top. And I'm an Argonian. I'm supposed to be good at this. What is going wrong? Do I have to hold spacebar? Let me try that again, because I think I'm still... I don't understand what I'm doing, it seems. I think I just needed to hold spacebar. It does... Maybe it just takes a... It does just... I think it just is a bit out of my difficulty. It was very easy, but that is past my skill level. So again, I have to equip the arrows, the bow, and the torch. Nothing says chosen one like rat hunting with a bow. Torches, lockpicks, let's take them all. I don't need that club though. I don't know, I think I'll probably... it'll probably be too much. See, this is 8 pounds for 3 gold. I can hold, this is the club. Left control and then click to drop it. 3 pounds for 5 gold. I guess that's enough. This war axe is 12 pounds for 4 gold. Not good. Sapphire, very good value. I don't think I... What are with these wrist irons? I'm gonna drop my shackles. Light armor, light leather boots, and rough leather cuirass. Okay, let's quick save once again in case this takes way too many tries. I won't do this too many times. I ran out of lockpicks. So if this happens, am I like... The game is like... I'm like locked here. Write 6 jokes I can tell about picking locks. Lockpicking is an interesting topic. I should have remembered that. I'll load my quick save. Every lock is a puzzle that says, are you patient or are you quick saving? 1 arrow per rat. Efficiency or overkill? Yes. I'll grab another bow, because these bows do lose durability in time. These rats are the real dungeon bosses. Tiny, squeaky, and full of attitude. At this point, I'm basically the Pied Piper. I'm basically the Pied Pinner. So I wonder if I do want skull... There's no value. There's actually value to mortal flesh. Interesting. Who's gonna buy mortal flesh off of me? That was like a ×3 value. Weight to gold value. So I guess it's rare to come by mortal flesh. How often do you come by mortal flesh in the market? Anyone? That rat had a family, probably also in this dungeon. Also probably dead now. So if I have an arrow pulled, I have an arrow drawn, I can hit F to unequip my weapon, F to toggle it to arm or sheath, so I can stop myself from drawing. Lockpicks and some potions. Arrow count decreasing. Rat population also decreasing. Equilibrium. Oops. C to cast, Control to hide. I want to be a bit more sneaky now. Welcome to Rat Souls. Prepare to die squeakily. I'm not over-leveled. These rats are just underprepared. I might actually eat this apple and this lettuce, even though I found it in this vermin nest. Warhammer, not good weight to caught. Actually, this is double value. Maybe I'll hold on to this Warhammer if I can carry it. First quest, save the realm. Current quest, end vermin. This is what Skyrim training montages leave out. It's starting to get a little bit maze-like now. I think this is the only way ahead. I feel like I should be paid per rat. Where's my bounty board? I like that I can pick up the arrows in every rat I kill. I can just retrieve them. I have a rat problem. Specifically, they exist. Okay, well, I actually can't. Where'd my arrow go that time? It's funny that I brought that up. I think every single rat I've killed, I've been able to get the arrow out of it, but I guess it's not always, evidently. Okay, is this some harvestal wisp stalks, a mushroom? Interesting. Okay, I saw a fire, so I thought maybe someone would be here. But they're long dead. And they have a spoon. 0 value. Maybe this is a good spot to quick save. I think I'm going to be quick saving a lot. More fire. Shortcuts. Okay, so number keys can activate shortcuts. How do I have different magic? If I hit the number keys here, there's the shortcut. So I can go to water breathing. That's just a passive, isn't it? Yeah. These are active effects, I see. Flare is a destruction spell. I think I won't be using restoration. Maybe I'll use mysticism, but I want to focus on conjuration and illusions for sure. Let's just cast a clairvoyance just to see. Does it show me the way? That's kind of useful. Okay, but I do want my bow to be the shortcut. 1. And the other bow will be 2, because, see, there's some durability. This one is at 86 durability, and this one is at 100 durability. The heart represents durability, so if my bow, if I get a status report, your item is damaged, then I can switch to the other bow. Oops, I didn't see what it was. Folded cloth, double weight to value, sure. I saw a goblin. So I'm crouched with the left control, so hopefully this goblin won't see me coming. Is that it there? No, that's some rocks. Ah, goblins. The rats of middle management. Nice. Mortar and pestle. Okay, this is gonna be good. Mortar and pestle. I also want to be an alchemist. Oh yeah, better quick save for this. How bad? Because I've been having kind of bad lock-picking luck, I think. Haven't I? I broke 3 picks and my spirit. But hey, 2 gold and a spoon. So are we upgraded to goblins from now on? He dodged. This one's got promotions in his future. A bear pelt. I like to see these pelts. I think I can make some armor. I think there isn't blacksmithing in this game. I've been playing Skyrim, the other Elder Scrolls game that's quite popular right now, and there's blacksmithing, but I don't think there's blacksmithing in Oblivion. You just kind of succeed at it. But you can craft stuff, but you just kind of succeed at it. There is a trap wire here that made these swing traps activate. Scary. That goblin had loot. I've officially been mugged by a cave gremlin. Daggers are 3 pounds, 6 gold. I don't pick locks. I politely convince them to stop being difficult. At this point, I should just summon a skeleton locksmith. A big bonfire in here. How are we breathing? Goblins always sound like they stubbed their toe on the way in. I just hit a goblin so hard, He forgot which side he was on. How do goblins smell? Worse now. At this point, I should just summon a skeleton locksmith. There, the other one was not as good because I actually succeeded as I told the joke. I wasn't sure if I would accept that, but now that there's another lock. This one's got pants. Big day for goblin kind. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be a big room. Is this the one with the wizard? I think there's a wizard in this room. One arrow to the knee, and it's an Elder Scrolls classic. One arrow to the knee, and it's an Elder Scrolls classic. There we go. Luckily, it doesn't matter where exactly you hit them to determine how much damage you do, I think. Although it is a bit of a shame that there's no headshots. I would like pull to activate. What do you suppose this trap does? I think I'll finish looting the room before I pull that. This one's got pants. This one's got pants. Big day for goblin kind. These goblins are surprisingly organized. Did they unionize? Repair hammer. So now that like I've got this repair, let's see the durability on my bow. 71 durability. So I can use this repair hammer. It has I think it only has a certain number of uses. Oh, I click it to activate it. And I can repair my rusty iron bow. I think maybe I should heal or repair this leather because it's a rusty iron bow. Hopefully I'll get a better one. Okay, I think that was I can repair a lot more than that. So then I'll click on this mortar and pestle. Combine ingredients with similar effects. I got this mortar and pestle a little while ago, by the way. To create potions and poison, your alchemy skill will make your creations more powerful. So I do plan on doing lots of alchemy. The more potions you create, the higher your alchemy skill will increase. Use additional apparatuses to improve the strength of your potions you create. So I think, okay, these are the apparatuses I can use. If I had a retort, or an alembic, or a calcinator, I might have more powerful potions. So I just have to combine two items that have the same effect here. Wisp stalk caps are damage health. Tomato, restore fatigue. Stinkhorn cap also damages health. So I just want to get good at alchemy. So I can just make some damage health potions for practice. Can I combine two of the same? No. Damage health, damage fatigue, restore fatigue. Tomato and lettuce, restore the fatigue. Apples restore health. No, apples restore fatigue. Ooh, I should have done an apple with a tomato and an apple with lettuce, because I can't combine these two apples. Not ideal, but I'm sure I'll get some more ingredients before long. Okay, so I've looted this room. Oh yeah, let's see what's down here, because I kind of have a feeling that pulling that rope that I saw earlier will cause problems in this small area here. Somewhere, a druid is crying. Rats today, Daedra tomorrow. Okay, I think that even though that wood wall is not fully, like, it looks like I could shoot through that, but I actually think I can't. Rats today, Daedra tomorrow. It's a slippery slope. I thought I saw another rat here. I thought that was two. Wasn't this two rats? I just shot a rat so hard, it became cheese. Okay, so now where's that rope? Here. Let's see what happens when I pull this. Where's the exit? I can run for the exit there if something very crazy happens. Does it close that door? I'll open this. And then let's have a look. That's open. Pull the rope. And then it's closed. Okay, it's just a remote closing door. So something I've noticed just from this short amount of time I've been playing this Oblivion game, and from the videos I've seen, Oblivion is a bit more dungeon crawler-like. So it could be fun, depending on your tastes, it's pretty fun. So it does kind of make the thing that I like about that is that it makes that this game is a dungeon crawler and Skyrim is a lot more role playing, and every room seems to have a lot of character. So it's kind of up to your, it's kind of two very different games. I have both Skyrim and Oblivion on my rotation.
Protect the Emperor until help arrives. Here they come again.
To get the Emperor out of here. This one's mine. Die, you scum!
Die, cur! Damn it! It's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassin.
Fire shield potion.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us.
I need a Uriel
They
septum.
cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I don't know. I don't think about it.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign.
He
I
likes
know these
astrology.
stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
What's my astrological sign? So I've looked through these before. I think the top three are very good, like standard ones. Then things get a bit more chaotic, like there's pros and cons. Do you want to make a sacrifice to have some kind of big effect? See, this serpent damages fatigue, but you can poison others. I think I might pick one of these easier ones. I think I want to be more magical, so I'll choose Fortify Magicka by 50 points, and that's all it does, no sacrifice. The other one that's kind of appealing is Fortify Agility, Fortify Luck, Fortify Speed, the Thief. So I think I'll be the mage. Because I think I need to recast Summon Zombie over and over to keep my zombies up. I think that might be how it works. So I need that extra magicka. If not a zombie, then some other conjure. I'll have to summon over and over. Let's see, the apprentice is weak to magic damage, but also gets 100 points of magicka. Double. Speed is kind of nice. Fortify speed to just run faster. Invisibility grants invisibility for 60 seconds. Can be used once per day, though. Once per day. That's pretty good, though. I think there is an invisibility spell, though. So I could always just cast that. Is that going to be mysticism? Clairvoyance is mysticism, and that's like seeing. So invisibility seems like that might be a mysticism thing. Undead flee. Atronach is kind of interesting because the Atronach does not regain magicka. Instead, they have to be attacked by spells. I think I'm just going to be the mage. 50 extra magicka points.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the mage shall light your way on the paths of glory.
Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
He was unsatisfied. His heart must be satisfied. That was the thing that at first when he said, "My heart must be satisfied," I thought that was like a command, like, "You must satisfy my heart." But he means like he can't tell if he'll win or lose, so he's gotta find some solace. Solstice, no, not solstice, some solace in the fact that he is getting quite a lot of extra information from his dreams. Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
He knows he'll die? Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
I need Uriel Septim to keep pleading my case.
Carry that torch and stick close.
This Barris is a bit weary of me. Who are the Blades?
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
He looks like he's holding up just fine, honestly. Who's Uriel Septim?
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it. Stick close and let us do our job. And you'll be all right.
A little pond here. Ooh, a treasure chest. Just a couple of arrows and some lockpicks. It's a little bit hilarious how many lockpicks there are around.
Talos preserve us.
I'm just gonna let them fight these, and then I'll loot. Potion of healing. Because if I have a limited number of arrows, so they can just keep on going and going. Whoa, save me now. Uriel Septim is my bodyguard. The Blades protect Uriel Septim, and Uriel Septim protects me. Fancy that. An Emperor bodyguard.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
Door here. That's what makes me not feel good. Door here.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back?
Here's another door.
Worth a try. Let's go. They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
For
the Emperor!
So I think I can just watch them fight forever, possibly.
Go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants.
Oh,
He
what the
must
heck?
not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of oblivion.
I think, I thought
Stranger, you chose a bad day to take.
I thought these guys came endlessly. Last time I played through, okay, the Emperor died. What's my last load? Okay, I'm gonna save this game. This is not how it went through first time.
I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the amulet of kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
The Emperor gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septum. They see more than lesser men. The amulet of kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There is another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory.
Waynon Priory. Carol. Waynon Priory, Joffrey. How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the
On my left.
That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
The sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced assassin. Am I right?
Continue. You must now choose your class. The major skills of your class will start higher than your other skills and will be easier to increase. So I think I want to be... Oh, I can have a custom class. So I do want some light armor. I'll just make a custom class from scratch. Mostly magic specialization. Favorited attributes. My favored attributes will be intelligence for maximum magicka and more powerful spells. So I think there might be a magicka prerequisite for some spells. I think actually I might not be using too much magicka because I'm just summoning rather than casting every single attack. I don't plan on casting a spell every single attack. I'll use my bow and have some summons up. And maybe use some illusions to augment play. Agility might be something I want for damage with bows. Yes, I want agility for damage with bows. And for sneaking around, isn't it? Is, increases your maximum fatigue. That's good. And how quickly you regenerate fatigue. Okay, intelligence and agility. Now the major skills. Where's light armor? Okay, I see there's 3 tabs here. Light armor. Marksman for my bow. I also will be sneaking for biting because I want to be a vampire, sneak up to people and bite them. I think speechcraft might be important. I'll see if I have enough. I want alchemy, conjuration. I might also want alteration. Breathe or walk on water, open locks, reduce encumbrance, and shield yourself. I think I might want alteration, but I definitely want conjuration, illusion, mysticism affects your ability, and alchemy. And mysticism cast spells to absorb magic, reflect damage, dispel, move objects, sense life, reveal paths, and bind souls. I do want mysticism for sure. Maybe I'll have to give up on speechcraft for mysticism focus. This gives me 20 points, bonus points, and allows me to increase at a rapid rate. So I still can get all those other skills, but I think I want alchemy instead of restoration. Alchemy can be used to make magic potions. I think I want to use mysticism to bind souls, and those bound souls will give me enchanted gear. Illusions will be a whole lot of fun to play with enemies, and I think I can make enemies attack each other with illusions. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And conjuration to summon undead. So I think these are all musts, and alchemy is a must for health. Then that leaves me with only 3 more skills. Marksman to do damage with my bow, that's another must. Light armor, very much. So sneaking is kind of, I think sneaking is what I need to bite people since I'm a vampire. I think I need to sneak, because I also like to sneak around to set up my illusions. If I can get enemies to attack other enemies, that would be great. What else would I want? Alteration to shield myself from physical and magical damage. I wonder if I could use alteration on my summons. I'll ask ChatGPT. Are there any alteration spells that I can use to buff my summons? Can summons be buffed in any way? Like if I summon a zombie, can I use an alteration spell or a mysticism spell to buff them? Cannot be directly buffed by standard alteration or mysticism spells. Summons are treated as temporary magical constructs and are not considered friendly NPCs. Instead, I just have to get better conjuration. Skeleton to zombie to scamp to clan fear to Dremora Lord to lich, etc. But I can weaken enemies with mysticism and illusions. So that's what I'll do. So I am kind of focusing on my zombies with illusions and mysticism. Good. And sneak, so I do need sneak. Do we need a very good sneak skill to bite enemies for vampirism? Or is a low-level sneak skill good enough? You don't need a high sneak skill to bite enemies for vampirism, just basic stealth mechanics. Will sneak help me with illusions? Like if I want to get 2 enemies to attack each other, should I sneak to get into a position to do that? Or is there no attack, no illusion like that? So I still might want... If I don't want sneak, then I should get speechcraft. That's kind of what I'm deciding. Yes and no. It depends on which illusion spell you're using. There's Rally, Calm, and Demoralize. Frenzy can cause enemies to attack whoever is nearby, including allies. Sneak definitely helps set up frenzy traps. Sneak makes you the invisible puppeteer. Okay, so I think I'm gonna keep sneak because speechcraft doesn't seem like a too needed thing, but sneak might actually help my combat abilities by setting up these frenzy traps. So this is what it's gonna be. I'm going to specialize in magic for 5 level bonuses and an increase, and my magic skills increase more rapidly. All 7 of the magic skills get this level bonus and increase a bit more rapidly. Then I'm going to focus on intelligence and agility for my favored attributes. Intelligence for more magicka and more powerful spells, agility for more damage with bows, and with agility I can run further and faster, and my fatigue regenerates faster. Then for my skill specialization, for combat skills, I'm just gonna get Armorer to increase... What? Wait a minute. No, I didn't get Armorer. Yeah, I don't think I need that. No combat skills. Just alchemy for my potions. Instead of restoration to heal with spells, I'm going to use potions. Then conjuration to summon undead and turn undead, summon things. Illusions to confuse enemies, maybe even frenzy them against each other. Mysticism to weaken enemies and to bind souls so I can enchant gear. And for my stealth skills, I'm going to get light armor for the type of armor I'm going to use, marksman for more damage with bows, and sneak to allow me to set up those frenzy traps. And I am a mage as my sign. Astrological sign. Create adventurer class? Yes. Can I change what it's called? Custom class adventurer. Continue. I think I'm all set. I can change it. I'm a magic specialization with the favored attributes intelligence, agility, and my major skills are alchemy, conjuration, illusion, light armor, marksman, mysticism, and sneak. Give me a few ideas of what I should call my custom class. Shadowmancer, Veil Strider, Echo Lurker, Wisp Bane, Spectral Fang. I kind of like Spectral Fang. Whisper Sting, Grave Mark, Nether Bow, Shade Collar, Soul Shot, Night Fang, Moon Piercer, Blood Whisper, Crimson Thread. I think I'm gonna be a nether. I'm gonna be a nether bow. It's hard to choose. Shadowmancer. This almost feels like the most intense part of picking what this could make or break my build. Veil Strider. I'll be a no. I'll be a Shade Collar. Yep, Shade Collar. Replace Shade Collar class? Yes. No, custom. I just want to carry on. I think I've got it all set up. Continue. Oh, I see. Here's the continue. I'm so confused. Are you sure you want to select Shade Collar? Yes.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
After the sewers, then what?
You must
Joffrey.
get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Yes, I understand.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
What about you? What will you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you.
Okay, one moment. I'm just going to take a 30-second break for some blood flow. I'm just going to stand up for a moment. Okay. All set. So, you know, I was thinking about it. I did actually have some jokes about this previous fight that we were in. But I think maybe this is done. Because I could, like, kind of back up and get this to trigger again. But we could see a lot more combat. I could have waited longer here. I didn't realize just like backing up a little bit too far triggered this whole cutscene to progress. I was gonna make a couple of jokes here, but I realized that's you know, actually kind of focusing on what almost seems like a glitch. Maybe this was supposed to be a very epic battle though. Because you can get, like, bodies piling up here. These assassins just keep coming and coming endlessly. I guess that doesn't seem like a glitch. If it's programmed that is what it's supposed to be. But maybe I'll just skip that. I do have a lot of other jokes. I have these lock-picking jokes I didn't plan on. Here's the key Barras gave me. Exit to the sewers. This wasn't already the sewers. This is already kind of a mucky place. I lost my place with my jokes. Let me get my jokes up again, because we still have some more... my jokes about goblins and rats. I still have some more. Where are the rest of my jokes? Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. We have 5 more rat jokes. Is there rats or goblins here? I think I might... These rats should unionize before I get a multi-shot spell. I wonder if I should search in the water for gear. This murky... Headshot! Now that goblin's eligible for the afterlife tutorial. He yelled Rhea and then died. Mood. He yelled Rhea and then died. Mood. Mood. Can I loot from up here? Yes, I can. I should start a goblin trophy room. Goblin ears, goblin shame. So I can kind of see what's down here. Maybe I need to jump down and get it something, but I don't see anything in the water. No need. I name this one Practice Pincushion number 17. Let's see if I can shoot it through this door. I missed one. I shall now bring dishonor to my archery tutor. Okay, so this is the end of this area. I have a couple more jokes. I just have a couple more jokes I want to... literally two more jokes about rats. And I think I still have maybe 5 more goblin jokes. You know what? I could skip those last 2 rat jokes and... for the goblin jokes. It's a good joke, though. Okay, let's see if I can... I'm just gonna load a previous save and start to do some jokes from an earlier point. Autosave in the sewers. This is actually better. Autosave right here. There's no torches here. Actually, this is an invalid joke moment. I guess I can do my rat joke, though. I just crit a rat! This is going on my resume. Okay, let me just load a bit earlier. I think I'll have to load as far back as this for a quick goblin jokes session. Nope, this is not a good load save. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I'll just skip this one, it's going to be too hard. These goblins are the tutorial's way of asking, "Are you awake yet?" Goblin down. If only there were Goblin talk subtitles. I thought there was a axe wielder goblin in that previous room. Is it coming up? This time there was only one goblin. Oh, maybe it was this. I saw the goblin a bit earlier right there. That one, this one came at me like it owed me rent. That one came at me like he owed me rent. I'm just trying to get to the next cutscene, but goblins got other plans. Can I get some different... Maybe I'll pull them into the sewers. I need some... This dungeon's got more goblins than logic. Perfect. The goblins are RSVPing faster than my patience. Oh, that not RSVPing, respawning. My text-to-speech reader doesn't know respawning. The goblins are respawning faster than my patience. Arrow to the heart. Arrow to the heart. Now he's a love-struck goblin. There we go. I did get a couple of different angles too. Okay, so this is where I was. I know that this is the exit to the sewer. Nope, I'm very happy with my identity, birth sign, and class. Banterbite the Argonian, green Argonian with big wing ears. What did I go with in the end? Knight. Oops, well I do kind of forget what class I am. What's my class? I'm a knight. I'm a shade caller. Okay, so now we are in where are we? We're by the Imperial City. The Imperial City is right here. Next up, I'm gonna go to right around here to become a vampire real quick here. Before anything else, instead of going to Joffrey with this Amulet of Kings that Uriel Septim, Emperor Uriel Septim gave me that Amulet of Kings, and I should be sending it to Joffrey, but I think I'm just going to turn into a vampire right away. And that's where we'll leave things off for today. Banterbite, the Shadow Caller, has officially slithered his way out of the sewers and into the moonlit mess that is Tamriel. We've loosed arrows, raised the dead, and slipped through shadows like a scaly, sarcastic whisper in the dark. The class is working beautifully. Alchemy, illusion, conjuration, sneak. It's not just a build, it's a vibe. Unfortunately, Uriel Septim didn't survive the journey. I tried to save him, I crouched, I shot, I wanted to summon skeletons with the emotional range of a rock, but alas, destiny had other plans. Next stop, vampirism, because nothing says hero like a cold-blooded, warm-blood-drinking Argonian with a bow and a bone collection. See you next time, where we stop being subtle and start being supernatural. Shadowcaller out.